So today's segment on Freeform Fitness TV, we're going to be making almond pumpkin brownies. Now, I'm sure most of you are wondering why a trainer would be making, oops, there you go, almond brownies, but I thought it was pretty timely because the holiday season is coming up and lots of us will have parties, friends in, and whatnot, and the holidays sometimes can be a diet sabotage. So, to keep us on track, we're going to make a snack that's healthy. It still has calories, but if we eat it in moderation, we can keep ourselves on track. So, get started. There's 5 ingredients. I found this recipe online and I liked it because there's 5 ingredients and no flour. Okay? So what we're going to do first, we're going to take our almond butter. Okay? And you'll see with almond butter you have to stir it up a little bit. Okay? So I'm just going to use this here to stir it up. We want to make sure because the oil is on the top. Okay? So we need 1 cup of almond butter. Ashley, do you want to do me the honor of putting 1 cup of almond butter in here? You can use this spoon actually if you want. Okay, so our next ingredient, of course, is going to be pumpkin. I'm actually using sweet potatoes today, and yes, this is a jar of baby food. But if at home, most of us are eating sweet potatoes, okay, you could just boil up a sweet potato, bake it, mash it, and put about 3/4 of a cup of sweet potato. Okay, you're going to throw that in your bowl. When Ashley's done here with the almond butter, we're going to put that in the bowl too. And we're going to take a 1/3 cup of honey. Okay, this is an organic honey. So it's brand new, so I might have to take the top off here. Okay, so these aren't sugar-free. However, we're using a natural sweetener rather than pure white sugar. Okay?
That one looks like way more fun than all the other.
It is way more fun. Okay, throw it in. I'm just going to hold on to that. Okay. Then you're also going to take an egg, crack it in, put it in. Okay. Good stuff. Okay, we'll just throw those 2 together. Okay, and the last ingredient, so we have our egg, we have our almond butter. In this case, sweet potato, you can use pumpkin. Okay. And then we are going to use a tablespoon. Oops, maybe we shouldn't use that. I'm going to eyeball it. You guys can measure it. Okay, that's going to, and you're going to look at me and think I'm crazy that this is going to turn out to be the consistency of a brownie or a cake. Trust me, it will. Okay? So you're going to mix it up, make sure it's really well blended. Okay, and now at this point you would put it in your greased pan, or what I like to do is I like to add a few spices. Okay, it's going to make it a little bit more tasty. Okay, so I added some cinnamon, and then I brought along some allspice. Make sure it's allspice and not like oregano or something. Okay, so anything maybe you'd put in like a pumpkin pie. And now make sure if you do use pumpkin pie spice, you look on the ingredients and make sure there's no sugar in it, okay? This is nutmeg. Okay, you could add some ground cloves.
What if you want chocolate in there?
Well,
what was that, Ashley?
What if you want chocolate in there?
Well, you could put some unsweetened carob chips in it, or some dark chocolate chips, okay? You could do that. I mean, again, remember that most things like that have sugar in them. So depending on what your goals are, if this is going to be a little cheap for you, then you can add a few chocolate chips. A few. Okay, we're just going to put it in the pan like this. Okay, you're going to set your oven for 350. Okay, and you're going to bake it. And it's going to rise, and I promise you it will. Because you're probably looking at it and going, that's not going to turn into a brownie. Okay. So this this is great if you have a gluten allergy or for whatever reason you don't want to have any flours. There you go. That's it. You're going to pop it in the oven. And if you want the recipe, we have our Abs on the Go recipe book. And the almond, these are almond butter pumpkin brownies. Stay tuned. Next time I'm going to show you.
Where do you get it?
Oh, sorry. You get it at the Freeform location, either in Canada or downtown. Call us. The number's on the website. Also, stay tuned. Next time I'm going to give you 3 healthy side dish options for your Christmas dinner. Stay tuned.